You've probably heard that bananas are great for energy and apples are good for digestion. But when it comes to rebuilding muscle after 60, most fruits just don't cut it. They're sweet, refreshing, and sometimes loaded with antioxidants, but they won't help you rebuild strength, balance, and power where it matters most. What most people don't realize is that after 60, muscle loss doesn't just make you look smaller, it can quietly rob you of your independence. It starts with slower walking, weaker legs, and feeling winded after a flight of stairs. Then one day, something simple, a slip in the bathroom or a missed step, lands you in the hospital. And that recovery? It's 10 times harder when your muscles have already thinned out. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 can lose up to 15% of their muscle mass every decade. This isn't just a vanity issue, it's a serious threat to mobility, bone strength, metabolism, and even brain function. But there's good news. The right fruits can help reverse some of this muscle decline. Not the ones you find dried in trail mix or dipped in chocolate, but specific, nutrient-dense fruits that are rich in natural compounds proven to stimulate muscle repair, reduce inflammation, and nourish your cells from the inside out. Let's start with one you've probably eaten before. Number 5. Tart cherries. The muscle recovery powerhouse. Most people think of cherries as something to throw on top of a dessert. But tart cherries, especially the Montmorency variety, are in a league of their own. They're not just delicious. They're packed with anthocyanins, which are natural plant compounds that give them their deep red color. More importantly, these compounds have been shown in multiple studies to reduce muscle soreness, boost recovery, and protect against age-related muscle loss. Think about how your body feels after a long walk or a round of gardening. That achy, stiff feeling in your legs the next day, that's your muscle fibers screaming for help. Tart cherries work like nature's own recovery agent. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that tart cherry juice helped older adults recover muscle strength faster and more completely after physical exertion. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Tart cherries may also reduce levels of inflammatory markers in the blood. Why does that matter? Because chronic low-grade inflammation, something that becomes more common after 60, is like a slow fire that burns through your muscle tissue, making it harder for your body to repair and rebuild. When that inflammation is high, your muscle-building switch gets turned off. Now imagine trying to rebuild strength, but the construction crew is being blocked by a permanent road closure. That's what happens when inflammation goes unchecked. Tart cherries can help open that road again. They've been shown to reduce C-reactive protein, CRP, one of the most common indicators of inflammation linked to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. This isn't just about numbers and studies, it's about how you feel. Imagine waking up with less stiffness in your knees, walking upstairs without clutching the railing, lifting a grandchild without hesitation. These aren't small victories, these are the wins that give seniors back their freedom. And tart cherries are one of the few fruits that support all of that in one powerful bite. They're easy to work into your routine. You don't need to eat them fresh and pit them yourself. Unsweetened tart cherry juice, frozen cherries, or low-sugar dried versions all carry the same benefits, without the sugar overload of some other fruits. Just 1 or 2 servings a day can start to make a difference, not immediately, but with consistency your muscles begin to respond, and when they do, your whole body gets stronger. Tart cherries may also support better sleep. Muscle recovery happens while you rest. If your sleep is poor, your body can't rebuild. Tart cherries contain natural melatonin, which helps support your circadian rhythm and improve deep sleep. So, in one small fruit, you get 3 critical benefits: muscle recovery, inflammation reduction, and sleep support. That's the triple win you need after 60. Not some supplement with a long warning label, just a fruit that your body already knows how to use. So the next time you're thinking about what to snack on or how to fuel your body after a walk, skip the crackers or sugary granola bars. Reach for something that your muscles will thank you for. Your strength, balance, and independence depend on what you do daily, not once in a while. And tart cherries can be one of those small daily choices that create powerful long-term change. What do you want your legs, your back, your grip strength to feel like a month from now? Because if you make this one change, that future starts today. Number 4, Guava, the underrated muscle builder, hiding in plain sight. You've probably walked right past guava at the grocery store, or maybe you've only had it as a juice once on vacation. But when it comes to rebuilding muscle after 60, guava is one of the most overlooked superfruits on the planet. What most people don't realize is this humble tropical fruit contains more vitamin C than any other common fruit, even more than oranges. But why does that matter for your muscles? Here's the part nobody talks about. Vitamin C isn't just for boosting immunity, it's essential for collagen synthesis, the very foundation of your muscles, tendons, and connective tissues. Think of collagen like the glue that holds your body together. As we age, collagen production drops significantly, and without enough of it, your muscles can't hold on to strength. Your joints feel looser, your steps get shakier, your risk of injury rises, but guava goes beyond collagen. This fruit also delivers a powerful dose of lysine, an amino acid that plays a direct role in protein formation and muscle repair. It's rare for a fruit to have such a solid amino acid profile. That's part of what makes guava unique. It acts like a gentle plant-based muscle tonic, helping your body recover and grow without stress or strain. Imagine your muscles like an old garden hose. Over time, without maintenance, it dries out, cracks, and loses flexibility. That's your muscle tissue after years of wear and tear, inactivity, and inflammation. Guava helps rehydrate and reinforce that hose from the inside, making it flexible, strong, and ready to carry pressure again. And here's something else guava does exceptionally well. It reduces oxidative stress. According to research from the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition, guava's antioxidant profile helps neutralize free radicals that contribute to cellular breakdown, especially in muscle fibers. When your muscles are constantly under assault by oxidative stress, it's like trying to build a house during a hurricane. You can't gain strength when everything's being torn down faster than it's being repaired. Guava also contains potassium, which helps regulate nerve signals and fluid balance, two things that are critical for proper muscle contraction. Ever felt those annoying leg cramps at night? That sudden jolt that wakes you up? A lack of potassium is often to blame, and when muscles don't contract properly, they can't grow or stay strong. It's one of the easiest fruits to incorporate into your daily routine. You don't need to cook it, juice it, or add it to fancy smoothies. Just slice it and eat it raw. It's soft, sweet, and has a slightly floral taste that feels like a treat. Even better, the seeds are edible and provide extra fiber, great for gut health and digestion, which also decline with age. Guava has a low glycemic index, which means it won't spike your blood sugar. That's crucial for seniors managing insulin sensitivity or diabetes, since blood sugar instability can contribute to muscle breakdown through a process called glycation. When sugar binds to muscle proteins, it makes them stiff, weak, and less functional. But guava helps avoid that crash and burn cycle. So while most people are reaching for apples or bananas, you'll be quietly rebuilding your muscle health with something far more effective. Let's imagine how that plays out. You wake up, and instead of starting your day stiff and sluggish, your joints feel looser, your back doesn't ache as much. You walk into the kitchen and grab your guava. It's sweet, refreshing, and instantly satisfying. You didn't just snack, you nourished your body at the cellular level, and over time, your strength builds back, not in a dramatic overnight transformation, but in steady daily progress. More stability when getting out of a chair, more confidence walking in the grocery store, more energy to do the things you love without the fear of falling or getting hurt. That's the hidden power of guava, not just a fruit, a quiet force helping your body return to strength. And the best part? No pills, no expensive powders, just one simple fruit doing what it's naturally built to do. If you've never tried guava before, this is the moment to change that. Start small, half a fruit a day, then build from there. Your muscles don't need a miracle, they just need consistent, nourishing fuel, and guava delivers it in every bite. Your strength isn't gone, it's just waiting for the right fuel to come back. Number 3, dried apricots, the forgotten muscle saver hiding in your pantry. You've probably seen them sealed in a plastic pouch at the back of your cupboard. Maybe you've even nibbled on a few as a sweet snack. But what most people don't realize is that dried apricots aren't just a tasty treat, they're a surprisingly powerful ally when it comes to restoring muscle after 60. They're not flashy, they don't have the superfood status of blueberries or acai, but for seniors battling muscle decline, dried apricots offer something even more important: dense, targeted nutrition that supports strength, stamina, and cellular recovery. Let's start with one of the key reasons muscle fades after 60, potassium depletion. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps your muscles contract, your nerves fire properly, and your heart maintain a steady rhythm. But after 60, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing and holding on to potassium. And here's the kicker, low potassium often doesn't show up until you're already feeling weak, fatigued, or unstable on your feet. That's why even small, frequent boosts of potassium can make a difference, and that's where dried apricots shine. Just a handful delivers more potassium than a banana, but without the sugar spike. And because they're dried, the nutrients are concentrated, giving your muscles more of what they need in a form that's easy to absorb. But potassium is just the beginning. Dried apricots also provide magnesium, a quiet but essential player in muscle repair and recovery. Without enough magnesium, your muscles literally can't relax. That's what causes cramps, tightness, and that constant low-grade ache that makes every movement feel like a chore. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, seniors are especially prone to magnesium deficiency, and it's directly linked to loss of muscle function and fatigue. Dried apricots gently correct that imbalance over time. No pills, no supplements, just natural food doing its job. But there's another reason this fruit matters, and it has to do with iron. Most people think iron is only important for energy, but it also plays a critical role in how oxygen gets delivered to your muscles. Without enough iron, your muscle tissue starves. It's like trying to run a race while breathing through a straw. You feel weak, dizzy, and recovery takes longer than it should. Dried apricots are one of the few fruits that contain plant-based iron, which supports red blood cell formation. And even though plant iron is absorbed differently than animal iron, when paired with a source of vitamin C, like the guava we mentioned earlier, your body can absorb it far more efficiently. Imagine you've spent years slowly losing strength. You used to carry groceries in one trip, now you struggle with a single bag. You used to enjoy walks, but now every step feels like lifting a weight you didn't sign up for. You've probably been told this is just aging, but that's not the full story. Muscle loss after 60 is real. It's called sarcopenia, and it affects 1 in 3 older adults. But you're not powerless against it, you just need to feed your muscles differently. Dried apricots help rebuild from the inside out. They're soft on the stomach, gentle on blood sugar, and packed with the building blocks your muscles are craving, especially if you haven't been eating much meat or have digestive issues that make protein harder to absorb. They support your gut health, which is often the hidden driver behind inflammation and nutrient loss in older adults. Dried apricots are naturally high in soluble fiber, which helps regulate digestion, keep blood sugar steady, and improve nutrient uptake. And the taste? Naturally sweet, chewy, and satisfying, without the added sugar or artificial ingredients you'll find in most snack bars or supplements marketed to seniors. Just 2 to 3 apricots with your breakfast, or as a mid-morning snack, can start shifting your body back toward balance. Here's what it can look like over time. After a few weeks of adding dried apricots to your routine, your legs stop feeling like dead weight. The soreness after walking downstairs fades faster. You wake up with more energy, not the jittery coffee kind, but a grounded, steady sense that your body is waking up stronger. You start walking further, lifting more confidently, feeling steadier on your feet. This is what rebuilding muscle feels like after 60, not dramatic gym transformations, but daily wins. Quiet strength, lasting change. And it can start with something as humble as a dried apricot. So before you write off pantry snacks as empty calories, take a second look. Because sometimes the most powerful remedies are the ones you already have. And if you've never tried them, grab a small bag of unsulfured organic dried apricots. Keep them in plain sight. Let your body remember what real strength feels like, one bite at a time. You don't need to go back to being 30, you just need to give your body the tools to stay powerful at 60, 70, even 80 and beyond. Because staying strong isn't about vanity, it's about independence. Number 2, kiwi, the tiny fruit that supercharges muscle repair while you sleep. You've probably had a kiwi once or twice, maybe sliced on top of a fruit salad or blended into a smoothie, but here's what most people don't realize. This fuzzy little fruit could quietly become your most powerful weapon in the fight against muscle loss after 60. It's not just about its vitamin C, though it has more than an orange. It's about what happens after you eat it, especially in the hours your body should be repairing while you sleep. After 60, your body starts to produce less collagen, less testosterone, and even less growth hormone, the silent trio responsible for keeping your muscles firm, your joints flexible, and your bones strong. And while diet alone can't reverse all of those changes, kiwi has a rare combination of nutrients that helps trigger the repair process while you rest. First, let's talk about vitamin C, because it's not just for your immune system. Vitamin C is essential for producing collagen, the protein that holds your muscles, tendons, and skin together like scaffolding. Without enough of it, your muscles weaken. They literally lose their structure from the inside out. And here's the kicker. After 60, collagen production drops by more than 1% each year, according to the National Institutes of Health. That means even small increases in vitamin C-rich foods can make a meaningful difference. And kiwi? Just one fruit delivers nearly 275% of your daily vitamin C needs. But it doesn't stop there. Kiwi is one of the few fruits that also contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that helps your body break down and absorb protein more efficiently. Why does that matter? Because after 60, your digestive system becomes less efficient at pulling amino acids from the protein you eat. You could be eating enough chicken or fish, but if your gut isn't absorbing it properly, your muscles won't benefit. Kiwi helps unlock that protein so it gets where it needs to go, into your muscle cells, where real rebuilding happens. Now here's something most people have never heard. According to researchers at the University of Otago in New Zealand, eating 2 kiwis before bed improves sleep quality dramatically in older adults. They fell asleep faster, stayed asleep longer, and woke up more refreshed. Why does that matter for muscle? Because most of your muscle repair happens during deep sleep, specifically stages 3 and 4. If you're tossing and turning or waking up frequently, your body never gets into that recovery state. It's like trying to fix a roof while the storm's still raging. Kiwi contains natural serotonin precursors that help regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle. In other words, it gently guides you into the restful, healing sleep your muscles need to repair and grow. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with higher blood levels of antioxidants like vitamin C had significantly more lean muscle mass than those with lower levels, not because they were working out more, but because their bodies had the nutrients needed to protect and repair muscle tissue daily. Kiwi helps you do that naturally. No complicated supplements, no expensive powders, just one small fruit you can peel and eat with a spoon or bite right through the skin if you're feeling bold. And it's gentle on digestion. For seniors who deal with acid reflux or sensitive stomachs, kiwi provides fiber and alkalizing minerals that keep things balanced. It helps your gut heal, which helps your body absorb more nutrients. It's like fixing the plumbing so the water can finally flow. If you're someone who struggles with sleep, muscle aches, or low energy in the morning, try this simple routine. Slice up 2 kiwis and eat them about an hour before bed. Within a week, you may start noticing that you wake up more refreshed. You feel more solid on your feet. Your steps feel lighter. Muscle recovery isn't about overnight change, it's about momentum, tiny actions that stack up, like rebuilding a house brick by brick. Kiwi is one of those bricks. Small, simple, powerful. Sometimes the key to strength isn't in the gym or a pill bottle. Sometimes it's sitting quietly in your fridge just waiting to help. Your muscles aren't gone, they're just waiting to be fed right. Number 1. Papaya, the muscle rebuilder, hiding behind that orange flesh. You've probably walked past papayas in the grocery store 100 times. Maybe you've even eaten one on a tropical vacation and never thought much of it again. But here's what most people don't realize. For seniors over 60, this soft orange fruit could be the missing piece in the fight against muscle loss. Let's start with the truth nobody talks about. After 60, your body starts to lose muscle at an alarming rate. According to Harvard Health, most older adults lose up to 3 to 8% of their muscle mass per decade and even more after 70. It doesn't happen all at once. It's slow and sneaky. One day your legs feel a little heavier walking up the stairs. A month later, you need the handrail. Before long, your balance is off and your independence feels like it's slipping away. That's where papaya steps in. What makes this fruit so special for rebuilding strength isn't just one thing, it's a trifecta of natural muscle repair tools wrapped in a sweet, juicy package. First, papaya is loaded with papain, a powerful enzyme that helps your body break down protein more efficiently. And this matters more than you might think. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid and digestive enzymes. That means you can eat all the chicken breasts and protein powders you want, but your body might only absorb a fraction of it. Papain helps fix that by boosting digestion and helping your muscles actually get the amino acids they need to grow. And it doesn't stop there. Papaya is also an anti-inflammatory powerhouse. One of the biggest reasons seniors lose muscle is chronic, low-grade inflammation. Your immune system stays activated all the time, slowly wearing down tissues, including muscle. This is often called inflammaging, and it's one of the top hidden causes of frailty in older adults. Papaya fights this directly. It is packed with beta-carotene, the same antioxidant found in carrots, which converts into vitamin A in the body. And studies from the National Institutes of Health show that vitamin A plays a key role in regulating inflammation and supporting muscle cell recovery. And then there's the vitamin C. Just one papaya gives you nearly 150% of your daily value. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, and collagen is the connective tissue that holds your muscles together. Without it, your muscle fibers become like ropes with frayed ends. Weak, brittle, prone to injury, papaya helps you rebuild that framework from the inside out. But perhaps the most overlooked benefit of papaya is what it does for your gut. Your gut isn't just a digestion center, it's the command center for how well you absorb nutrients, control inflammation, and regulate hormones, all of which affect muscle health. The fiber and enzymes in papaya gently cleanse the gut, rebalance bacteria, and improve absorption across the board. When your gut works better, everything works better, especially your muscles. In just a few bites, you're giving your body a surge of muscle-healing enzymes, a hit of anti-inflammatory antioxidants, a boost of collagen-repairing vitamin C, and a gut-supporting dose of natural fiber. What happens next? Your digestion improves, your recovery speeds up, your legs feel lighter, you feel more balanced on your feet, you take the stairs without gripping the rail, you walk longer without needing to sit. It's not a miracle. It's the natural result of your body finally getting the raw materials it's been missing for years. Papaya doesn't just feed your muscles, it awakens your strength. In a study published in Clinical Nutrition, older adults with higher antioxidant intake, including beta-carotene and vitamin C from fruits like papaya, showed significantly better muscle function and reduced inflammation markers than those with low antioxidant diets. The science is clear, nature already provides the tools, we just have to use them. So the next time you see a papaya at the market, don't walk past it. Pick it up. Give your muscles what they've been quietly begging for. Rebuilding your strength doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it starts with a spoon and a slice of fruit. You don't need fancy powders or extreme diets to rebuild strength after 60. These 5 fruits are nature's quiet solution to muscle loss, weakness, and fatigue. Every bite supports your legs, balance, and independence. It's not about reversing time, it's about reclaiming control. You deserve to feel strong again, to move with confidence, and to stay active on your terms. So start with just one fruit, one small choice, because your body is still listening and it's ready to respond. The question is, what habit will you start today? What small change will you choose today?